Let's go. We coming this year, nigga. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Yeah. I gotta get mine. Hey. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga.
Slew Brothers, forgive me, I totally fucked that song up. And I just cursed before 3 minutes, so it is what it is. Monetization is dead, but I don't care nothing about that. I'm trying to set myself on a time schedule where I can come to y'all and speak freely. We can just chopped up, but I be struggling because I be, bro, I work for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I was resigned on the idea of eating tonight just because I ain't feel like cooking after the day I had. You know what I mean? I be bullshitting sometimes. That's probably why whenever I do go down, I go down because I've been loafing on my own goddamn duties to self. But I talked to Mike earlier today, and that's one thing me and him got in common. We got the same build, Slim, because when you out here getting it for yourself, you literally hunting and keeping what you kill every day, man. Anyway, apologies for the late story and introduction. Yeah, my all white pit in the back snoring his ass off. This nigga's an asshole, but he's with me everywhere I go. Anyway, the title of the story is simple, simplistic. Hoes will be hoes. There's nothing you can do about that to change that. There is no amount of money, no amount of grace, no amount of understanding, no amount of rocking with you, but I'm not, unless you fully adopted the appease mentality. You know what I mean? And what I've seen for myself, that most people, they're not willing to deal with all that. Example, I was in Gardes years ago. I met abroad on the fob or whatever, and I won't say her name, but I'll just say N. And shortly after I met N, I met abroad. Let's call her B. Well, I decided I was going to align my wonderful schedule to match up the way I can deal with N and B at the same time. And I made no secret that, like, yeah, I'm rocking with both y'all right now, and I need y'all rocking with me. And was probably about 42 at that point. You know what I mean? No. Maybe 38. B was the same age as me, not just a little bit older. B put up this whole facade of, nah, I can't never do nothing like that. I ain't sharing no D, that. Now, keep in mind, B had been married before, had a whole teenage son, so on and so forth. N was older than both of us put together. Well, not put together, but she was older than both of us, but she never had no kids. B decided that, her value was her value, and can't no nigga tell her different, right? N was like, I'm just here for the stay. What we gonna do? So as I'm talking to both these young, uh, attractive women, they were like ebony and ivory. One was straight chocolate, the other one was light bright. N was straight chocolate. B was light bright. I invited B over to the office one day just to that way we can clear the air and figure all this shit out. Cause we grown, right? We grown. You know how bitches be. They be like, yeah, I'm grown. I'm grown. I'm grown. Well, now's the time to be grown. Either you jumping in the roster or you not. Anyway, B was the first one to show up. She comes into the office, sits down, we chopped it up. I'm thinking it's a personal conversation between me and her. I'm gonna be the one that delegates the whole thing. Woo. Surprisingly enough, and comes out of nowhere, knocks on the door because she wants to see the bride. You know what I'm saying? She let me know what it was ahead of time. But by her being slightly older, she had to kind of G-check her a little bit and was like, I know you just got here, but we sharing this. I stopped and paused in that moment, thought to myself, like, these bitches is actually like really working out plans to share some D over here. Like, all right, go bet. Like, I'm feeling like the luckiest man on the five. Long story short, and hits her with well, no, let me back it up. B hits her with the I ain't sharing nothing, and hits her with the I'm willing to share. Excuse me. B's still on that same bullshit because she thinks she has more time than she really does. I'm like, slam you, like both of you hoes over to me and really real shit. I don't care for it, bro. I'm just trying to keep this thing open because as far as general order number one goes, we all in violation. So, what you want to do? Don't nobody want their money to get stopped up behind this head. At the end of the day, after like a 30, maybe 45-minute conversation, few raised words, woo woo, and it was just like, yo, bitch, I got Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You got Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I watched the post work that shit out right then and right there on base, bro. Right then and right there. They agreed, they shook hands and all that. Like, it was like, damn, all that for some D. But they really did that. Fast forward years later, I'm living down south in my own little personal undisclosed location. Then been through the whole separation, divorce, loss of kids, all that. I'm like, I'm out here in the streets. I'm dating grown women and hoes. I'm dating grown women and hoes. Right? And strangely enough, same dynamic. Ebony and Ivory, much like the first situation with N and B, it's like they had their own little unspoken argument going on, like who the better bitch was. It was wild, man. Anyway, let's call these two S and Q. I had already met Q a while before that, but I met S before I met her. Q. Q is on some more wild shit. Q is trying to powder. She trying to do all that. You can't do that in my around me. No, no. Some tree, yeah. Some drink, yeah. That pow, nah, nah. Bet you gotta go on with that. S is on the same tip. Q finds out that S is on the roster and now she's a part of the team or whatever, and immediately goes to start trying to destroy her, man. I couldn't even build with I couldn't even build with the bitch proper because Q is on some bullshit, but S is too. Q has S by like maybe a good 10 years, so S is in late or early third or early 40s, and Q is like just touching 30 something. Whoever gave S and Q the instructions before we collabed and got together had no clue what the fuck they were doing because they just created a bunch of monstrous fag bitches, man. It was terrible. They would get along for a little while, they would fight, then they turn around and do what they do or partake in the substances that they loved and enjoyed outside of my presence and, eat each other out and call it good. And then it would be a whole situation over and over and over and over again. I would look at these bras like, y'all lost as fuck. But I will say this. I learned from B and N. I learned from S and Q. These hoes do the same fucking shit. It doesn't matter their walk of life. They all do the same shit, man. B was a uniformed person. N used to be a uniformed person and that made their way to the private sector after so many years of wearing a uniform. S and Q ain't never had no uniform outside of county colors. You know what I mean? But they still behave the same. Let me just say this. Shout out to AC because no matter what, he was right, yo. You still get the same quality of bitch. It doesn't matter what their background is. It doesn't matter their levels of education, none of that. You still get the same quality of bitch, bro. And when you start, when you come to that realization, it's really fucked up because yet again, it's the lowest hanging fruit on the tree, but it's all covered in shit. You can have educated intellectual for like whatever subject they've been studying for all this time, women, or you can have hood booger bitches. They all behave the same. Difference is between N and B, they knew what it was and there was so much money on the line that they was like, nah, I'm good. We're gonna work this out. Sister girl, sister girl. In the end, and I ended up leaving N alone and just rocking with B because N, even though she was the one trying to call shots, she broke down. Also in the end, after the good fast forward, I ended up rocking with fucking uh S more so than Q because Q was trying to call shots and then the bitch broke down. How was it you have a female that wants to control everything but ain't really offering nothing outside of what the fuck she already offering? how is it you gonna have a female that wants to try to control you when she can't even control her goddamn self? I know I'm being vague, but for those of y'all that are hip, I know you'll catch it. I'll go deeper into detail later on at some later on point in time, but to me it makes no fucking sense, man. It makes no goddamn sense. You got one previously uniformed woman, educated, shown how to move and maneuver through life, then one in uniform, but they both act the same. You got two wretched ass hoes from the ghetto. They ain't never had nothing. They ain't never learned nothing. And the only uniform they ever wore was their county colors or whatever. They still want to try to correct and redirect you on some slight shit. But you as a man still correcting and redirecting them. But they want that power. All of them. They all want that power regardless. They want the power to tell you what the fuck you can and can't do. But yet again, that same bitch don't even know what the fuck she want to eat. You want Papa John's? I don't know. You want Chick-fil-A? I don't know. You want Mickey D? I don't know. She ain't never got an answer for you, but she wants you to answer to her. Make that shit make sense. That shit is fucking fantastic to me. And I don't mean it in a good way. Hypocrisy is fucking fantastic. You don't even know what the fuck you want to eat, but you want to try to redirect and recorrect my life. Like it's gonna make sense. But you can't even pick a restaurant. It's all bullshit. What flavor do you want? I don't know. What about home cooked to be better? I don't know. They never know. But they got an opinion. Make that make sense. Our bitch not gonna know nothing about nothing, but have an opinion on something. Where they do that at? Anywhere else in the world? Anyway, you see comments. What up, Tabs? King, salute to you, sir. I'm gonna try to get this down to a science. Well, no, let me not say that. I will get this down to a science and a stable time, but it'd be a lot going on, for brothers, everybody. I'm out here just like y'all out here. I got a choice to make right now. Do I go ahead and take the food off the grill, or do I let that shit slow cook on the slow side right now and just say fuck it and get that shit in the morning? You know what I mean? I'm tired, man. It should be crazy. Some projects start one way, then they end completely fucking different. What I expected. Today happened to be one of those days again. But it's all good though. It's a free market and there's money out here to be made, man. So I'm with it. But I will attempt to lock down to a certain time. That way we can all chop it up together. Because Slim, real shit. Half these bras don't know what the fuck they be talking about, but they be talking. And the older you get, the more experience you get, the more offensive it is to have a bitch even suggest something to you. You know what I mean? Like it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Like once you like get the full breadth of some strag box and what it is and what it's hitting on, and you don't care about it no more, and you've done like all the wild shit you wanted to, you be looking at the bitches like, why are you still here? Yeah, I think it's time for you to go. Like you don't care no more. Real shit. You really don't care no more. Your whole view on it changes like tremendously. Then on top of that, once your testosterone level drops and you can think, oh my God, it's like somebody offering you like a piece of chewed up gum from under a desk somewhere. Like, well, no, you know what? No, not under a desk. That's too nice. From underneath the fucking seat of a bus, public transportation, or a train, and being like, well, why don't you want it? I'm chewing it. Why won't you? Because it's some bullshit. Half these hoes too used up to make a fucking difference in your life any goddamn way. They ain't got the energy. They ain't got the strength. They can't work as long as you. They can't think as sharp as you. They can't even motherfucking act and react as fast as you. But they have an opinion. And it's amazing to me. It's like, yeah. And because they gave you the same piece of chewed up bubble gum that they found under the seat all 1,400 times before that, they were like, yeah, I have something to say. Nah, not really. It was a fresh pack? Maybe. I might listen. You might have. But it ain't. The whole pack been chewed up. It's got pieces of goddamn silver cellophane and all that shit just stuck in it. Wax paper and bitch is just chewed. It's just been chewed up. Coochie done been through the ringer because they bring that same broken box to you like, yeah, well, it's special, so I should have an opinion to say, shut up, bitch. No, that's not the way life works. What I learned from being down here in the manosphere and space is not all, but too many brothers are one BJ away from fucking throwing in the towel and being like, fuck it. But those of us that are down and about it, we keep talking, moving, discovering new shit, bringing up new information, uprooting the bullshit, and just keep spitting facts, man. I'm not expecting to have a large ass fucking audience and following. Probably because 90% of what the fuck come out of my mouth is not palatable, but whatever. Fuck it. We all men. Well, everyone down here listening should be men. It's Keisha, then bitch, stay away. I'm not your cup of tea. Unless you got some money for me. Outside of that, nah, I'm not. But even if you do, I'm still not. For real. But I will entertain you to a certain extent. Only to a certain extent. It's fuck. The vast majority of the brothers that are down here, they one BJ away from like selling out. I peeped that. I've said that to Saul and Machismo a while ago. Well, no, I take that back. Walk it back. Too many of the brothers that are down here are one BJ away from losing their goddamn mind and going back to the other side. There is no table to be had with hoes, bro. Because that's what we got. Hoes. Dennis said it best. These are a nation of hoes. AC said it best. Be it the be it the be it the goddamn degree Keisha or the hood Keisha. It's still Keisha, man. The behavior doesn't change. Hoes will be hoes no matter what. It may be a different center rate of pay, but it's still hoe shit. It's still hoes. Doing what hoes do. Having hoe experiences and hoe actions and hoe reactions. They all hoes. Y'all need to take a lesson from the good brother Mike Reed and go get y'all a foreign. Cause this shit here, my nigga, it ain't worth it. If you have the mental fortitude and energy to deal with what the fuck is left as far as the AB dub goes and pick the best out of the best, you still just like picking shit for real. But you won't know that until you travel. And once you travel, you'll have an understanding of that. That way you know how to correct and direct the bitch properly. But that's a whole nother story. I've gone way over my time. I'm sleepy as fuck. Them people got their money out of me today. That brothers be easy. Just a little bit of food for thought. And I'll holler at y'all. Peace.